Persistent, aggressive, strong, precise, elegant, and athletic. These are the qualities that describe a player that has helped Manchester United dominate the Premier League. Welcome to On the Sideline. We review legends that have graced the game and upload weekly content related to football. So don't forget to subscribe. Today, we have a brief look at a career of a defender that made their life nearly impossible for opposition centre forwards, Rio Ferdinand, early years. Rio Gavin Ferdinand was born on the 7th of November 1978, raised in Peckham, London. Both Rio's parents worked to support the family, and although his parents had never married and separated, Ferdinand's father, Julian Ferdinand, remained close with his kids. Rio and his siblings would go for football training and park walks with their dad on a regular basis. Rio participated in all kinds of sports at school, and at just the age of 10, he had been invited to train at the Queen's Park Rangers Academy. Ferdinand was regularly playing in youth teams deployed as an attacking midfielder, but scouts saw him as a defender because of his physical attributes. The now English pundit trained with the likes of Charlton Athletic, Chelsea, Millwall, and Queen's Park Rangers. But it was the West London club West Ham that got the player first. Signing for West Ham. The player joined West Ham's youth system in 1992 and signed his first youth contract in January 1994 and played alongside players such as Frank Lampard at the academy. Ferdinand made his way up the ranks with the help of Frank Lampard, the father of former Chelsea midfielder and now Everton manager Frank Lampard. The following year after, in 1997, Manchester United made inquiries for Rio, but the offers were promptly rejected by the Hammers. During the 1996-1997 season, however, Rio would go on to make 17 appearances for West Ham in all competitions, scoring twice. During this season, Rio would go on to win the Hammer of the Year award, Leeds United. After 158 appearances and 2 goals, Rio joined Leeds United in November 2000 for a then British transfer record of £18 million, thus making him the world's most expensive defender at that time. Ferdinand helped Leeds to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, scoring a header in the quarter-finals against Deportivo La Coruña. The following season, in August 2001, he became the club captain after replacing Lucas Radebe and turned in an impressive second campaign. With Leeds in financial trouble and looking to raise some cash, Manchester United came knocking for the player they had been looking for since 1997. The 6-time Premier League winner would admit that he had sat in Leeds chairman Rydell's office for 6 hours to force a move. Ferdinand told BT Sports, "At Leeds, I went and sat in Mr. Rydell's office and just sat there and waited for about 5 to 6 hours and said, I'm not going until you sort out this deal for me to go to Manchester United. I didn't go public. I didn't need to go. We got to a compromise. We got to a situation where he felt he was getting the right part of the deal, and I got my opportunity to go to Manchester United. But I was adamant. I wanted to go because it was the right time and the right move for me." I will leave a link in the description box below, guys, so you can go to that article and read. Manchester United move. On the 22nd of July 2002, Leeds accepted a bid of £29.3 million with a possible performance-related add-ons of up to £3.3 million. United pinned the player to a 5-year deal. This transfer made the player the most expensive defender of all time once again. This move would go on to shape the player's life and change the club's history as well. Ferdinand would go on to win the Premier League in his very first season with the club and grab the League Cup as well. The stylish defender was hard to go past as he was always sharp and hard to play against. Arsenal's legendary midfielder Robert Pires said when asked which player or opponent he found most difficult, Pires told the Match of the Day Top 10 podcast via Mail Online. In the Premier League, it was John Terry and Rio Ferdinand. Matches against Chelsea and Manchester United were always hard, and Terry and Ferdinand were very tough, very physical. Rio enjoyed his time at United, spending his most fruitful time in his career at Old Trafford. Ferdinand has one of the best clean sheet records in Premier League history. On the 12th of May 2013, however, Ferdinand scored the winner and the final goal of Sir Alex Ferguson's era at Old Trafford in a 2-1 victory over Swansea, his honours. 6 Premier Leagues, 3 League Cups, 1 Champions League, 1 Club World Cup, and lastly, the UEFA Super Cup. Quick stats that show just how good Rio Ferdinand was. He has 504 appearances for the clubs, 103 losses, 11 goals, an 81% tackle success rate. He has won 764 duels and has only made 2 errors that led to goals. On the 17th of July 2014, Ferdinand signed for newly promoted Queen's Park Rangers. The player signed a 1-year contract. The English legend only made 12 appearances, which was showing that he was getting of age. On the 30th of May 2015, Ferdinand announced his retirement from professional football 3 days after his departure from Queen's Park Rangers. One of the best comments made about Rio Ferdinand is arguably the one that was made by Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes said in an interview, "He was a great player, without a doubt the best centre-half I have ever played with. I would say for a time as well, he was the best centre-half in the world. He was such a pleasure to play with and play in front of. To play in front of him, he made our jobs so easy." Guys, in the comment section below, let me know, do you think that Rio Ferdinand was one of the greatest ever defenders within the Premier League or the world at the time? Let us know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for making the time to watch this video, guys, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Peace.